Welcome, everybody. Today we're going to talk about overall comparison analysis, or what to do if you have trade-offs in your LCA results. Very often we have results in LCA where one product is better than the other in certain categories, and in the other categories the other product is better. For environmental scientists and LCA practitioners, this may provide enough information to make a decision. For most of us, however, we don't know whether to choose something that's better in climate change or something that's better in human health. So we're left without a decision. And if we're going to make good decisions, then we can't all be environmental scientists. We need people who can make good decisions without knowing all the details. So what we need is a single score. And traditionally, what's been done to give us a single score is people just use global warming and they forget about all those other impacts, right? And maybe that's not a good thing because maybe those other impacts are really important. Or we create a single score created from expert weighting. There are a couple of problems with the expert weighting. One is that it's just the idea of an expert as to what's most important, right? Is it climate change? Is it our human health? What is the most important thing going to be to our way of life, to maintaining our longevity on the planet? The second problem with the single score is that it's not scientific, and so it's not allowed in a lot of external publications. So let's think about this differently. Why should we not use a scientific approach? We really don't know what's going to end life as we know it. We don't know what's the most important thing for those 7 generations that we're trying to have thrive. Will it be a lack of pollinators? Is it ecosystem quality that's the most important thing? Is it our human health that we're toxifying ourselves? Or will it actually be that we have a war over our resources? And so resources is really important. In almost all weighting systems that I've seen, resources is really small, and yet I see wars over resources as being perhaps the most important thing in the important element that might be determining our longevity and our sustainability. So why don't we instead consider these options stochastically? So include all these possible weights or perspectives. Include all of these different things and say, okay, we don't know which is the most important. So I'm going to look at 100 or 1,000 different futures. And in each one, I'm going to weight it a little differently. So in one, I'm going to say, oh, it's all about human health. In another, I'm going to say it's all about ecosystem quality. In a third, I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm going to weight ecosystem quality and human health the same. In a fourth, I'm going to weight I'm going to add resources and weight all of them the same. And you see that I can vary these weights all over the place and determine probabilistically what the future is going to look like. In which of these future scenarios is product A better than product B or product C? And then we can make those decisions based on probability. This is also called stochastic multi-attribute analysis. It comes from decision analysis science and was not created for LCA, was created for overall decision analysis, and it's also shortened to SMA. So what does that look like? We get the probability of lowest impact. The SMA actually also shows us the probability of highest impact, and it can, if I have, say, 3 products, I can also show whether or not it ranks number 2. But if I want a single score, this is it. the probability of lowest impact. Product A is the best. It's the one that in 71% of the cases is going to be better than product B or product C. So this is what we call a stochastic multi-attribute analysis result, and it gives us a much better way of making a decision when we have trade-offs. Thank you for listening.